Hi, welcome to part two of a series of videos about planner hacks, tips, and tricks. As you can see, I am in the middle of editing. Actually, this video was supposed to be a part of the first video, which maybe you have already seen. If not, I'll link it below. Um, but it ended up being really long, and this video is also quite long, but I didn't want to split this up even further. So sit back, relax, grab a coffee, and I'll tell you about the following hacks, tips, and tricks you can use in your planner to bring more functionality. Oh, and I also realized whilst I was editing that you can hear some music in the background. I'm sorry, I've tried to edit it to make it as quiet as possible. It was my partner practicing in the background. Hopefully it's not too disturbing and you can still enjoy the video. All right, let's get into it. All right, the third hack that I want to talk about is reinforcing the holes in your inserts using uh, washi tape or hole reinforces. So what is that? Basically, you're making the holes of your inserts stronger to withstand daily usage, and also for the easy removal of the pages from your rings. How you do that is by using washi tape or hole reinforces, you know, those kind of donut looking stickers. You basically, stick that around your rings, or here, as you can see, I just used washi tape to cover it, and then I re-punched the holes. And you cut the slits. So basically, that's you reinforce it in that way. What you can then do additionally is cut slits. Let me see if I can focus here. Yeah, okay. So then you cut slits into the insert so that you make basically, yeah, you cut it so that it gets to the hole, and then you can just easily slip things in and out of your rings, like so. Hopefully you can see this. Yeah, okay, so that's basically what that is and how you do it. You can do this for all your planner pages if you want to. This can be done, of course, in ring planners, but also I've seen online people doing this for planners that have coils. Of course, that's the more pages, more holes that you have to reinforce, but there are people who do that. You can, as I've said, you do it with washi tape or a specific hole reinforcer stickers, but you can also do this on laminated pages. So if there's a page that you or an insert that you use regularly and you don't want to throw it away, it could be like this one, like a routine checklist that you don't want to always be printing out. You laminate it and then you cut slits, and then you can reuse this basically forever, and the inserts don't get damaged. So yeah, that's basically where you can use it, and also why. Basically to preserve your inserts and to make it easy to move your inserts around without having to open and close your rings all the time. Sometimes maybe your rings are not so strong and you want to kind of preserve the your ring mechanisms. You don't want to create gaps or something in your rings. So you just, you, instead of opening and closing it all the time, especially if you're someone who likes to rearrange your planner pages a lot, then being able to just quickly take out pages and put it somewhere else without having to open and close the rings is a really great time saver. Also, I don't know about you, but I do have some rings that are really tight and they're such a struggle to open. Like I hurt my thumbs in opening and closing them, and it's just a drag. So it's great if I can not fiddle with the opening and closing those rings and just directly take the pages out like so. Another reason why you would do this is, for example, if you're someone who stuffs your planner a lot, then you know that once you open those rings, all those inserts are going to spring out, and so you try as much as possible to avoid opening those rings. But let's say you still need to take something out or move things around. Well, this is a nice way of doing it. You can rearrange your pages without having to deal with having to reinsert all the inserts into your rings from a stuffed planner. Now, the disadvantage of this is if you want to do this with all your planner pages, that is quite time consuming. It's you have to put washi on all of it and then repunch them, and that could take some time. If that's is not appealing, I would basically only do the pages that you use frequently. For example, if you have like a weekly routine list, like you list out all the things you need to do that week, or then you take that out, or that's an insert that you take out weekly and you refer to, then I would maybe just do that page, or basically pages that you frequently take out or rearrange. Those are the pages that I would reinforce and then just leave the other pages. A bonus advantage, should I say, is that you add some kind of decorative element to your planner while still keeping it functional. So if you're someone who likes a stuffed planner, or likes to move their inserts around a lot. Basically, you love the flexibility of rings, but you don't like having to open and close your rings all the time, or you feel like opening and closing your rings a lot is damaging it, or you have really stubborn rings, then this hack is for you. All right, so the fourth planner hack or tip is highlighting tasks done. So what is that? Basically, instead of using a highlighter to highlight the things that you want to grab your attention, then you highlight the things that you've already done, so that the things that are unhighlighted are what stands out. How do you do this? You basically use a highlighter and you cross out the things, your completed tasks with the highlighter. You can do this on your planner pages, or you can do this, on a generic to-do list. So as you can see here, I did it on my planner pages, my weekly pages, should I say. Currently, I'm using a week on one page with notes, and I do it mainly on the to-do part of my weekly pages. And here I wrote down quickly a list of to-dos for work, and I highlighted the tasks that were completed. Now, why would you do this? It seems pretty counterintuitive, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but when I was younger, I used a highlighter, in my textbooks and my notes for studying to highlight the things that needed my attention, to highlight important information that I would want to refer back to. That is how traditionally we've always used a highlighter. I mean, the name of the thing is called highlighter. That says enough. So when I first encountered this hack or this tip, I was a bit skeptical about it. I didn't see how that could work. However, I did try it, and indeed it really does work. The things that stand out for me on my page are the things that are unhighlighted. You then yeah, those things stand out, and you can quickly at a glance see what you've done versus what still needs to be done. So this is great for keeping track of your progress. For example, here I made a really long list, and as I highlighted the things that I've done, it was a great way for me to keep track of, okay, I've done this, and you know, how far am I? Am I halfway done? You know, and it's quite motivational when you see all the tasks that you've done, you know, getting highlighted and more on the page, and the unhighlighted things are like, okay, yeah, I only need to do these two things, and then I'm done. And it's quite a satisfying feeling that you get. If you're someone who likes to check things off, then you'll understand what I mean. So similar to the bullet journal method, which we talked about before, where you know you see a, a task or an appointment that is colored in or whatever, and you know, like, that's done. Um, it's a visual aid basically to check your progress on your to-dos, and to check what still needs to be done, but just a bit more obvious. You know, this may I think you can tell, like, this is it's obvious, of course, but highlighting just is just even more more obvious visually. So who is this for? This is basically good for people who love to check off lists. You know, if you love planning, probably you are one of those people who love to check off lists, and you gain a lot of satisfaction from that. This is basically, you get that feeling times two, in my opinion. You know, so I can sometimes, for example, in the week, I will let me see if I can find a page that doesn't have too much personal information. All right, so, like, for example, here, during the week, I I filled in the tasks that I had done. Let's say with the bullet journal, I colored in the box, and then in my weekly review, I then highlighted. Just, it was kind of like a double review, should I say, of knowing for sure, like, okay, those things really don't need my attention anymore, and the other things I need to then move forward, or maybe even cancel if it's no longer important. So yeah, if you're one of those people who really get satisfaction in doing that, who needs a way of reviewing their things really clearly and visually, then this is a really great way. If you're someone who gets motivated from seeing things, their tasks and stuff completed versus uncompleted, this is also a really nice colorful way to do that. All right, so the fifth planner hack, and the last one for today, is using washi tape as bookmark. Now, what do I mean by that? So instead of using page flags and tabs, as you see here, you instead use washi tape on the edge of the paper. This is something that I found within the bullet journal community. So, which is why you see my my bullet journal, my old bullet journal here. But I can definitely see how this could be useful also in a ringed planner. So, as implied, and as I've shown you, you just basically washi tape the edge of a page that you frequently revisit, so that it's just easier to see once the book is closed. I don't know if you see that. Hopefully you do. Once the book is closed, you see like you see there's a page here that's been washi taped. So I'm like, I need to go back to it. I can quickly flip. Now, why would you do this? Well, as you can see, I mean, I've used the page flags to indicate pages, but they get damaged and the color starts to fade or whatever. And so this is, although this is, let's say, more obvious as a bookmark or page marker, the tabs do get damaged. You see also here, it's gotten bended and damaged and stuff like this. So to avoid that, you could instead use this way. It's very minimal. It doesn't get damaged, yet you still are able to find your page. You can also do this then in combination with color coding. So for example, if you've made notes about a particular subject, or for example, let's say every month you do your budgeting or whatever, and you want to be able to go back and find all the pages that you've used for your budgeting, then you could, for example, maybe use a green washi tape, and you basically bookmark those pages with that green washi tape. So when your planner is closed, you can quickly see, yeah, there's a page with the green washi tape. There's a page with the green washi tape, and you can quickly just refer back to those pages. Another reason why it's nice to use washi tape as a kind of bookmark indicator is to be able to keep your planner footprint a bit smaller. So someone who likes to have more compact planners. For example, if you look at Vanderspek, they have their Touch Me line of A6 planners, and those are basically a bit wider than a normal, let's say, senior size. And I prefer the senior size. It is slightly narrower, although it fits A6 inserts. And basically, I then use top tabs instead of side tabs, and I can perfectly fit A6 size pages within there, but have a smaller planner in my hand. So if that's something that you like, then using using washi tape as sort of your side tabs or bookmark is great. Of course, you can also use top and bottom tabs. That's also fine. Another advantage of doing that is then if you do have a planner like this one, you can like this is a Vanderspek Touch Me in Junior, and I have normal sized pocket-sized inserts, and you can see, there's still enough space on the side. I could use side tabs here, but as I've already said, I prefer top and bottom tabs. But there's plenty of space for my for me to put in my pen. But let's say you prefer or you want a bigger sized planner insert, for example, Pocket Plus. I've seen a lot of people using that. Is gaining a bit more popularity. You can then easily fit in Pocket Plus inserts, have slightly bigger size inserts in your planner, and still not have that problem of side tabs bumping up against your pen and destroying your leather or your pen or your inserts or whatever. So this planner hack is for people who like to keep their planners compact and not deal with having a wider planner just to have side tabs not bump into their pen loops and stuff like this. This is also for people who maybe don't like having all those tabs. They maybe find that they have too many tabs and that's too confusing, but they still need a way to navigate through their pages and find what they're looking for. This is also then for those who maybe want to maximize the use of space in their planner, and so they want to have bigger sized inserts without necessarily having a bigger planner. Then they can use the washi tape to let's say tab or bookmark their pages without needing to have a wider planner for tabs. It's a great way to also add some kind of decorative elements to your planner without while still being functional. If you want to know about the other 5 planner hacks, tips, and tricks, then you can definitely click on the link in the description below, where, as I mentioned already before, I already made 2 blog posts about it. So go ahead and go check that out. If you like what you're seeing in front of you, I made this, and I have a mailing list of people who I send these out to monthly. So if you like, if you want to receive some free planner inserts, free monthly inserts, then you can also hit the link below in the description box, and you will receive then the February one or the March one, depending on when you see it, or whatever month we're in when you watch this video. As I said, I send it out monthly. I don't send spam or anything, but it's just something nice to decorate your planner with, but also functional, and my way of basically giving back to the planning community. So if you like that, go ahead and give in your email address and I'll send it out to you. So that was it. I will definitely be making an update to my planner, because I've changed and added some things in here. So that video will also be coming soon. If you're interested in that, go ahead and subscribe as well. And otherwise, take care. Until next time.